Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Wulfenite.insights. I'm super happy to have you here today. Today we will be doing a reading about your life purpose, what you're meant to do in this life, and how it's supposed to look like. I do want you to keep something in mind. A life purpose is something completely separate from a career. Your life purpose can be something about helping animals, but you could also work maybe like at a coffee shop or at a library. What matters is we're going to ask the angels, what is your life purpose, so that you can get more guidance on how you can fulfill your life and bring more meaning to it. With that being said, if you'd like a personal reading where I can tune into your energetic blueprint, feel free to look at the description box below where there'll be a link to my Etsy shop. Also, if you guys like this reading and you found it helpful, feel free to leave a tip or a donation. The link can also be found below in the description box, as well as the timestamps. And if you guys like, you could pause the video, pick between deck number 1, 2, 3, or 4. If you're guided to choose more than one deck, that is okay. And if you're guided to just choose one, that is okay as well. So, all right, guys, let's get started. Welcome group number 1. We'll get started with your reading. Just a reminder, if you'd like a personal reading, you could find that link below in the description box. So, our question for the angels is, what is your life purpose? All right, so you are someone who is very sensitive. Probably you consider yourself an empath, someone who can feel what others are feeling. You are someone who definitely needs to take care of your energetic hygiene. If you've never heard that before, that is something in which every day you do a little practice of self-care where you tune into what are your emotions and what are others. And when you tune into what is theirs, you let that go and you don't carry it within the day. Because with this card, I can tell that you are someone who truly deeply cares, who can truly understand what other people are going through. And because of that, you feel a lot and you tend to feel drained, exhausted, and you just don't know what to do. With this card, it's definitely telling you that you do definitely need to take care of your energy, finding out who you're giving your energy to and if it's worth it. Definitely take care of your energetic hygiene. That is something very, very strong. So with this card, books. Your life purpose has to deal with you either creating a podcast, writing a book, a vlog, or a blog. What I can see with this one, you are definitely either someone who is like a therapist, a counselor, someone who helps others. So that could be like a life coach, that can be a doctor, a nurse. And with that, with your current job, you've learned a lot already. You've learned so much that if you want, you could actually write a book. What's going to bring meaning to your life is definitely you sharing the knowledge that you've learned through life and through your own work that you're doing right now. What I can feel here is keep studying and write that book and share that story that you have little by little. So what that means is don't try to write a book in 6 months or don't try to launch, something like a podcast or something really quick. With books, it also means Instagram. Anything that has to do with like the public, that has to be either sharing what you've learned or sharing what you've learned and what you've experienced. But you're a highly sensitive person, so with that you will be able, I also get like a nutrition guide. I don't know if some of you guys are personal trainers, things like that. I definitely get like a book on how to eat or take care of your body. A lot of you guys are going to be doing those books on self-care, how to help others. That is really your life purpose. Your life purpose is to help others. The way you're going to do it is by making public what you've learned, either through your work or throughout your life or both. I definitely do see here that you're meant to share it. So whether that means you start a little Instagram and you start making posts and writing under those posts like either self-care or how to take care of yourself, or showing people how to eat right, showing people how to take care of your energetic hygiene, that's something too. But definitely your life purpose is to definitely just share the knowledge that you've had, because that knowledge that you're holding deep within is definitely going to help others. Like I said, a podcast, a vlog, that's a video blog, or even just a blog in itself, that is what you're meant to do. Your life purpose here is to shine a light, give people direction to where they're meant to go. And by that, what I mean is like the guidance. You're here to awaken them. Like they're probably in denial of what they're going through. You are this bird right here in the rainbow card. You are the one who is leading a way, creating path full of light and love in which they are able to follow. So think about it. If you've been wanting to share what you've learned, if you've been thinking about, wow, I really wish I could get this message out to a lot of people, that is your life purpose and you're meant to do it. Obviously, you have free will, so if you don't want to, that is okay. But just remember, there's going to be a lot of people missing out on that knowledge that you've learned throughout time. And I feel it's very important. You're going to help many. You're going to shine and just shine the way for a lot of people. And with this, we get the hummingbird. So what that means is once you start following your life purpose, once you start taking care of yourself energetically, you do that energetic hygiene. If you guys would like to know how to take care of your energy, leave a comment down below. I can definitely make a video of that in the future. And once you guys start sharing everything that you've learned and creating that pathway, things are going to move fast for you. You're going to be like a little hummingbird sharing information about one type of thing and then another type of thing. It's gonna bring you a lot of happiness and a lot of joy. You're gonna feel fulfilled and you're gonna bring opportunities. If you follow this, it's gonna make you feel like you're living your authentic self. Some of you guys are very happy doing what you're doing, and that's great. Some of you, I can feel that you guys feel like there's still something missing, like you're holding yourself back. This card right here, the hummingbird, is a message to let you know that no, there's no need to hold back. There's no need to hold back at all. Like the hummingbird, you will be versatile, you will be strong, you will be able to move from one direction to the next, but the knowledge that you have is super important. It's gonna bring that growth and that joy and that prosperity to yourself, but also to others. You guys are definitely going to be extremely happy and extremely grateful and living your authentic truth like the hummingbird. The hummingbird is a bird that can fly forward and back, and it goes against the norms. So with that being said, you are gonna be, if you follow your life path, you're gonna be someone that for a lot of people is gonna go against the norms, and that is okay. You are meant to be against the norms. You're meant to stand out from the crowd and not be like others. So if you guys are trying to try a new therapy modality, a new type of eating, a new type of I don't know, what you have is very different. The way you've learned and applied it to your everyday life is very different. That is going to help millions of people that feel just like you, that just need a new way of seeing things. So you're going to like that road. But yeah, your life purpose is supposed to be for you to share the knowledge that you've learned, and it's going to bring you very good happiness and fulfillment in your life. Well, thank you, group number 1. I definitely do appreciate you being here with me today. If you like this video, feel free to like and subscribe. If you'd like a personal reading where I can go more in depth in your career or life purpose, feel free to check out my Etsy shop. The link is down in the description box below. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Hi, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. Today we will be asking the angels, what is your life purpose and what does it look like? So with that, we will get started with your reading. So group number 2, what is your life purpose? Oh, so you are an animal lover. You are someone who likes animals more than people, and there is nothing wrong with that. People are very complex and animals are just loving beings that just truly care and are joyful and are just, I don't know, they provide that comfort and that support. So with this card coming up, I can tell that you guys right now, some of you guys don't feel very much supported, don't feel very much understood, and don't feel like you are part of a crowd or part of a community. Some of you guys feel a little burnt out, and with this animal card, it's definitely important for you guys to tap into that nature. If you have little fur babies, you know, go and cuddle with your cats, dogs, or even a little bird. Don't be afraid to spend more time with your animals. They really do provide an energy of healing and love. That's why everyone loves animals. You can't really hate an animal. There's no such thing. Animals are just loving creatures. So for you guys, it's definitely important to tap into that love energy. As of right now, you guys are very disconnected with loving yourself and feeling that support from yourself. And the angels want you to know that if you're feeling like that, you know what? Not go buy an animal, but if an aunt or a friend has an animal, go have a play date with them and play with those animals. You need to tap into that joy, that fulfillment, that comfort, that energy that animals have. Because if you think about it, dogs are always happy, right? Why? Because they're living in the present moment. They are there with you in the present moment, and they're appreciating you. That's what the angels want you to do. Appreciate what is happening in your life right now. Be present in the moment and tap into that like love and joy. So right here, what I have is a study. So you're probably someone who is very philosophical, who is learning a lot about just life in general, computers. I really do feel like the people that chose group number 2, your life purpose has to do with technology. It has to do with deep wisdom. It has to do with rewriting what has already been created. For example, we already have text messaging, right? We text each other, we send pictures and all of that. You could be someone who changes it to make it more efficient, better, and even add a like button to a text message. Imagine how cool that would be if you could text someone and you could just like it instead of having to, I don't know, quote unquote, put, oh, liked your text message from before. You're someone who mathematics is definitely something that is within your life purpose. Yeah, the people that chose group number 2 also are researchers in like developing or like sociology, epidemiology, psychology. Technology is a big one. For group number 2, technology is a big one. So your life purpose definitely has to do with technology, but it really has to do in changing the way it's done already. People think it's already effective. No, there could be a change where it's even more, where we can actually connect with everyone around us in a more deeper understanding. Your life purpose is to be able to change the way things are going. How do I explain it? Oh, it's very, okay. Your life purpose is, in a way, like I said, to improve what has already been created by adding the love and the joy and the presence that animals bring to us. So what do I mean by that? An example is social media. With social media being created, we're all kind of more disconnected. We don't really interact with others as much. Everyone feels depressed and are comparing body types, trips, everything. And there's a disconnect between that love that humanity has when they're in person to social media. If you take that love that animals have and give us and you apply it to changing what is already created, you're definitely going to be working on your life purpose. You are here to change what has already been created so that we can connect with ourselves in a deeper level, so that we can connect in a more emotional and spiritual level. A lot of people on this planet are very, we live in the very 3D world. But with this card, we are meant to connect on a very emotional and spiritual level with one another. And the way that's going to happen is with you creating those changes in things that are already working for us. What I'm getting is like quantum physics, nanotechnology, technology that is going to connect us, the humanity, in a very emotional and spiritual level. I know that sounds really far-fetched, but if you really think about it, between World War I and World War II, there was a huge leap in technology. And if we think about World War II to present, or actually no, from the 80s to now, there used to be blocked cell phones, huge ones, beepers, and now we have a cell phone that it fits in our hand, in our pocket, and we're able to FaceTime. Humanity is moving forward in a very fast paced, and you're here to be part of that. So if you were going to college or trying to figure out what you need to do with your life, a lot of you definitely in the mathematics, technology, quantum physics, nanotechnology. The other part of you, because there is an owl, I see philosophy, sociology, spirituality, like religious studies, and psychology, therapy. And for those that are like in the more sociology, psychology, and therapy, you are going to bring spiritual tools into your practice. A lot of therapists don't like to use spiritual tools. They like to keep things separate. But your life purpose is to integrate that spirituality with your work. That's going to bring a lot of healing to a lot of people. It's going to be like lightning. You are going to be able to connect people to who they are in an essence. You're going to be able to remind them like the ultimate truth, which is that we are one in retrospect, but we're also individuals all at the same time. So you'll be able to hold that paradox for many people, and you're just going to be a light with so much knowledge, so much fire and potential that is going to bring this change onto the world. And for the people that are like, oh, but I don't like to be social, or I don't like to, show the world who I am, do remember that even with little steps that you take towards this direction, you are creating an impact. So I'm not saying this that you're going to become famous, people are going to know you. No, you are here to integrate spirituality and technology, as well as psychology and spirituality, to bring people, to connect them back to the universe, to connect them back to their essence. And you're just gonna be like a lightning bolt, someone who has so much energy, charge, and knowledge of integrating the 3D with the spiritual in all aspects. It's going to make you happy in the sense that your brain is always working. So for group number 2, what I can feel is that you like to be stimulated with your brain. You like to learn a lot. You just like to think, and that can go two ways. You can think too much that it causes anxiety, or you can create something useful where you integrate so many different things. So many things that will bring you love, that will bring you that comfort and support that you are looking for. But yeah, group number 2, that is your reading. If you'd like a personal reading where I can go more in depth with your life purpose and your career, feel free to look at the description box below. You'll find the link to my Etsy shop, and I'll be able to connect with you energetically to give you more personalized message. Thank you so much, group number 2. If you like this video, feel free to subscribe and like. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. Today we will be asking your angels, what is your life purpose and how does it look like? So, environmentalists. So, the people that chose group number 3 definitely love nature, love trees, flowers. You guys are tree huggers. You care about the environment, recycling, ocean, marine life, everything that has to do with global warming, fires, all of that. You guys are definitely an environmentalist. You are here born to protect the earth nurture and teach people about nature and the animals. For you guys, it is very important for humans to find a balance between, city corporate life, but also nature, taking care of nature, making sure that we have enough trees so we have enough oxygen. What I do feel with this card is if you're not already, you guys need some more nature in your life. So whether that's hikes, going to the beach, the mountains, laying on the grass in the park, hugging a tree, there's nothing wrong with that. I did that all the time. You definitely need to do that and implement more of that in your life so that you can feel a little more secure, a little more fulfilled, but most importantly, it is important for you to express the love that you have for nature. You guys are meant to definitely take a leadership role in your life purpose. Your life purpose, like I said, you guys are definitely environmentalists. I do feel a block in my throat chakra, which is funny because the leadership role has to do with speaking your truth, speaking about what is injustice and how to move forward. So your life purpose is definitely to lead people into a direction in which they take care of the earth, but they also take care of themselves. So for example, you are meant to teach others about the importance of nature, the importance of trees, animals, global warming, the fires not going extinct. What I meant with that is animals going extinct. You're supposed to educate them little by little. If you're someone who doesn't feel comfortable with that, even donating, to like a water charity so people have clean water, that is also environmentally friendly. But you guys are definitely people that are here to fight for the earth. You are here to yes, there are cities, yes, there's suburbans, but it is important for everyone to recycle, to clean up trash, to help the ocean animals. I see a lot of people like marine biologists, national park rangers, anything that has to do with the environment. Even donating to charity, you're doing part of your life purpose. However, with your case, donating isn't enough. You are truly someone who fights for justice for the animals, justice for nature itself. You're gonna be teaching people basically what this card is, the medicine wheel. So that means that everything has a beginning and an end, but everything is important. Like in this picture, we have a snake, we have an eagle, a cheetah, a hummingbird. What does that mean? If you are someone who has studied the ecosystem and biology of plants and animals, you guys know that every single animal, insect, tree, flower has a purpose in order to keep everything balanced. The way the world is moving forward is that a lot of our animals are going to go extinct, a lot of our trees are going to go extinct, and there's going to be a whole disbalance in how we are energetically, but how we are also able to survive. You are here to be a leader and teach others about the importance of keeping the balance between humans and the animals and nature. I always find it interesting how nature is strong enough to destroy us, either whether it's through earthquakes, tsunamis, floods, fires, but we're so insignificant, yet we have the biggest impact in nature that if we don't take care of it, it also ends up falling apart and being destroyed by us. You are definitely someone who is here to teach people, whether you are a teacher in high school, middle school, you are here to teach the new generation, the current generation, and the older generation about the importance of taking care of nature. Currently, right now, the world is focused on extracting fossil fuels from the earth and not caring if it runs out. I remember once in my environmental class, my environmental teacher, which I thought was like totally rude that he really said this, being an environmental teacher. He was like, oh yeah, humans, we just kind of dig up the fuels that we need all over the world, and once it runs out, we'll just find a new hole to dig. And to me, that was shocking, because being an environmental teacher, they should know that we should only take what we need. We don't need to dry up the earth empty and just dig up a new hole and take other fossil fuels that the earth provides. Because honestly, the earth provides to us freely all of our needs. What we should do is not take more than what we need. We should not be greedy. And you're also here to teach people not to be greedy, to not do that, because it's not fair. It's not fair that we are literally destroying ourselves. Your life purpose is definitely to teach others, and just know that doesn't mean you have to teach 100,000 of people. No, you don't have to do that. Just know that with one person that you make an impact, that creates a ripple effect, and it impacts like another 70,000 people. It's ridiculous how much one interaction with one person can really create a ripple effect in this world. And that's what you're here to do. With this fourth card, the lower world, that means you are someone who's very in touch with how things used to be with the Native Americans. So with your life purpose, maybe it's learning more about different cultures, different cities, different people, and how they take care of their environment where they're at. I don't know if you guys seen a Netflix show, but it's really prominent in my head. It's with Zac Efron, and he really goes all over the world finding out how people take care of themselves and their environment. For example, in Paris, they provide clean water to everyone, even the homeless people. They don't sell plastic bottles, they sell a reusable bottle to give you an incentive, and there's water fountains all over the city for clean water, as well as, I think I saw in that show, Iceland, how they were making pure energy in a very ethical way. I feel like you're going to be someone who is either going to go to school to learn how to bring that to the world, and you're going to tap into the old ways, the ways different indigenous people all over the world took care of the planet, add some modern twist to it, and you're going to make a change. Just remember, you can start making the change now by recycling, by taking care of nature. That's really going to bring you a lot of fulfillment in life. But it is, just keep in mind, it doesn't mean that you're going to be famous or anything, and you're going to be well known, but the impact that you do for all the people is going to be immense. You may not see it, but it's going to be huge. Yeah. All right, well, group number 3, thank you so much. If you'd like a personal reading where I tap into your energetic blueprint and I am able to just give you more clarity in your life purpose and your career, feel free to check out my Etsy shop. The link is down in the description box below. Thank you so much, and if you like this video, feel free to like and subscribe. Until next time, bye-bye. Welcome, group number 4. Today we will be asking your angels, what is your life purpose and what does it look like? Ooh, so you guys, group number 4, are music lovers. You guys are people that create music for fun, that know different instruments, that just understand the language of music. If you've ever tried to read music, it is not easy. Well, for me, it's not, but for you, it's definitely something that you will pick on. What I'm hearing here, that it's very important for you to be aware of the music that you're listening to. Music has the ability to influence our feelings, our thoughts, and emotions. So with everything that is happening right now, the angels definitely want you to be aware of the music that you're listening to, so it doesn't bring you in a darker place. Yeah, that it doesn't bring you in a deep hole of depression or anxiety or anger. They want you to definitely just be aware of the music so that you can use that as a healing modality for yourself. So whether that's listening to sound baths, whether that's listening to pop music that makes you happy, or, you know, sometimes you may be going through a rough patch and you really need to feel those feelings and acknowledge them. Also use that music to release that pent-up anger or loneliness that you have, but don't listen to that really sad or angry music for too long, because that is not good for your mental health. That is something your angels want you to know. Use the music as a way to release the emotions that you have, but once you've released them, change your music so you can start elevating your mood and you can feel better about everything that's going around you at the moment. Flowers. Ooh, okay. So group number 4, your life purpose definitely has to do with energies in which you're able to alchemize it. So what that means is, I don't know if many of you guys know, but flowers have the ability to vibrate at certain levels and bring healing. For example, a white rose is a flower that protects, purifies, and cleanses the energy around you. So if you're feeling like a little bit extra anxious or just frustrated or irritated, a white rose is wonderful to have in your room, as it will purify and cleanse the energies within you and around you. Like a sunflower. Sunflowers, they vibrate in a energetic form where it helps alleviate depression. So your life purpose, just like with the music, you are meant to play music that is able to heal others, that has a message in which people resonate, but also, to incorporate flowers into your healings. Whether it is that you are like a social worker, or if you are a florist or environmentalist, your life purpose is to just be in tune with the energies that flowers provide. If you think about it, flowers bring joy. They're able to heal in all aspects. When someone passes away, you give them flowers for respect. If you're going on a date or you're in a romantic relationship, you bring flowers to show them that you love them. Flowers have a lot of different meanings, and for your life purpose, you are meant to incorporate that in what you're currently doing. So what that means is understanding the cycles of life, understanding and tapping into your intuition. For your life purpose, group number 4, you are meant to be like an intuitive artist, an intuitive musician. Even like flower arrangements are intuitive, as they can bring healing. In this life, you are meant to develop your psychic abilities, develop that intuition, trust your gut feeling more. I feel like a lot of you guys have been gaslighted. A lot of you guys have been turned down for that sixth sense or made fun of. There's this thing called a woman's intuition, and people just laugh it off or look the other way like it's not valid. You are here to explore that and be able to develop that energy. Your life purpose in this life is really to tap into that divine feminine energy. That goes for both men and women and non-binaries. Every person alive in this world has both masculine and feminine energies, regardless of their gender. Gender does not matter. You guys carry both feminine and masculine energies. And for people who are watching that are like, oh, that means just being girly or emotional, no. Feminine energy is actually very empowered energy, where it creates, it brings life, it is intuitive, and it's able to manifest anything that they want. So group number 4, just know you have extreme manifestation powers. If I were you, I would definitely start creating that, working on that, so you can use it in your favor, but also use it in the favor to helping others, because at the end of the day, we're here to help others, help ourselves, but most importantly, just try to create a world where we're all just kinder, with more compassion. Your life purpose is definitely tapping into that divine feminine, understanding the cycles within yourself and the cycles within others. That is going to be super helpful, especially when it comes to manifestation. Full moons are to release, and new moons are to bring in new beginnings. So for you, it's definitely super important to develop that intuition, to find out those patterns that your body has, your mind has. Everything in this world is cyclical. There's a beginning, middle, end. Everything. I mean, we have 4 seasons. We have birth. What is it? Childhood, teenage, adult, and then old age, and then we die. Everything has a cycle. Your purpose in this life is to develop that intuition, that creativity, tap into your divine feminine energy. And with that, you will be able to create things intuitively, like music. You'll be able to heal a lot of people through flowers. And it's very much gonna help you tap into, your old ancestor energy that you've carried for many lifetimes and lineages. You are someone who is here to heal others. But it is very important for you to tap into that divine feminine energy. You're really here to learn that, develop that, and embrace it so that you can heal others in a very deep spiritual, emotional, and mental health well-being. Like I said, career is very different from life purpose. So you could be, a teacher, but if you tap into this divine feminine energy, you'll be able to create lectures, and you'll be able to sense what your students need and be able to help them heal this generational trauma that we've been carrying for hundreds and thousands of years. So yeah, just remember, your life purpose is here to tap into that divine feminine energy and create things intuitively, whether that's lesson plans, music, flower arrangements, therapy modalities, eating, everything in this world can really use some divine feminine energy, and it's going to bring a lot of healing, a lot of knowledge to yourself and others. But more than anything, you're going to lift that veil of toxic masculine energy, and you're going to be able to teach others that the divine feminine, there's nothing to be afraid of, and all it's doing is waiting to embrace that energy. So with that, group number 4, I will leave your reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you guys would like a more personal reading where I tap into your energetic blueprint, where I can, answer more specific questions and give you a more accurate message, feel free to look at my Etsy shop. The link is down below. And until next time, thank you so much, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.